I'm your host, Eric Forgey. It's a talk show 10 minutes in length. And look, we have Ashay on the keys this week. Are you kidding me? What? Fresh off of her run of the show you were doing. Once on This Island. That's a real legit show, a professional actual show, unlike whatever this is. Welcome, everybody. I'm having a great week, and because I am not Doug Ford. Wow, Doug's having a rough few weeks, isn't he? Rallies and protests and walkouts. Oh, crap. It's been a thing. I mean, Ontario was open for business for sure. If you own a cardboard and wooden stick store, you're killing it. You are crushing it. So many things to sell. Yeah, and I feel kind of bad for Doug. I was enjoying all the resistance, all the rallies and stuff, but I feel bad for him because his favorite business actually closed. Yeah, not all the small businesses are safe, I know. Yeah, I feel bad for him a little bit because, yeah, Big Al's hair gel, gold necklace, and Escalade Emporium is no longer. So where will he shop? Thank you for that. It's everything. Not all of us can afford the Doug Ford lifestyle, is all I'm saying. To make us feel better, let's meet somebody that we all enjoy. Does that feel good? You feel good about that? You used to have your breakfast with her when she was on Canada AM, and now you have your lunch with her because she's on CTV's The Social. A jewel, yeah. A jewel in the crown of Canadian broadcasting. Please welcome Marci Ien, everybody. Marci Ien. Oh, my. Hello. Hi. Very good to see you.
Hello.
Sorry, there's just supplies everywhere. Hello. We don't know what we're doing. You work on a show that has like a budget and proper things, and we're just here in
we work together.
Knights of Columbus.
We work together, you know.
I do. This might be the latest in the day we've hung out, I think.
It is.
I don't think we see each other much later than 4 p.m.
4:30, that's it.
They run us into the ground by 2 o'clock, and we're just tired by 2:30.
We're limping out there. Sometimes we hang out at the subway.
We do
meet up at the subway.
That is true. That's
right?
a true story. That got a laugh, and I don't know why.
But we do, because we meet each other. It's like, hey, Derek, hey, and we hang out a little bit.
Somebody thought the idea of you and I hanging out was outlandish. They're like, there's Marci Ien and Derek Forgey.
Or it's the subway.
Why? Oh, a subway. Oh, okay. Was it did you think it was because it was the restaurant? Is that what you thought? I'm trying to figure out. This is me trying to figure out.
Transportation.
Oh, okay.
Like taking the train.
I can't find the funny part, is what I'm saying. I can't find the funny part in there. I don't think people appreciate the turn that you took. You did 13 years on Canada AM, correct?
I did.
13 years.
Yeah.
And then, so that job, no opinions. You just read the news, you say what's happening, no opinions. That's like keep the lid on the pot.
It's keep the lid on the pot. It's telling other people's stories.
This is what I'm saying. And then within 2 weeks, you went from that to working on The Social, which is only opinions, nothing else.
That's right.
That's true.
That's right.
You had a couple weeks. How does one train for that hard turn? It's the exact opposite job.
You don't train.
Right.
I think I always had opinions. I just kept them down. Right? Like that's the thing. It's like if you wanna keep this job, Mars, you just keep your opinions to yourself.
Right.
But now I'm just all out there. They can't shut me out.
So yeah, we like that. I like this, Marci.
I'm just all over the place.
So of those two things, which is harder, keeping the lid on the pot or spilling all of your steamy noodles, as it were?
Well, spilling all of my steamy noodles is harder on my family.
Okay. Yeah. Oh man, and I'll tell you, there's been a few.
Really hard on my family.
There's been a few doozies where you and we see each other daily. You hang out with the other hosts all the time.
Oh, yeah.
They know you pretty well.
Yeah.
You clicked really well, and every once in a while you'll throw something down there, and they do full on like running out of the room.
Well, remember Kwame?
Buddy, like seriously, it's full on.
Kwame's our floor director. He left.
Yes, he left the room.
I dropped
so
a bombshell,
shocking.
and he just walked out. I don't even know.
Marci, like straight up, it was such a good mic drop. It was just like I can't, and just gone like out of the room.
Who is giving us times now? Kwame's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. It was amazing. You have this fascinating sort of Forrest Gumpy kind of life, where you've met all these fascinating people and all these stories, and they just kind of fall out of you, and we're all surprised. Now, is there anything that maybe you haven't shared so far that you want to share on a show seen by 12 people in a room that has a carpet that should desperately be replaced?
And zoom down to the curve.
Do you have a mic drop moment that you're saving or that you want to share now with one of your friends, one of your coworkers that's standing here? I don't know.
I'm just thinking about a book. I'm going to write.
You're thinking about a book?
Yeah.
I like this idea.
Yeah,
I like this idea.
Yes.
Like a book that's already been written that you're thinking of?
No, it's a book that's being written now.
By you?
By me.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
I like this. Yes,
Yeah.
the audience is into this. I like this too.
Yeah.
That's good. We're talking nonfiction, fiction.
We're talking nonfiction, so it'll be about my life and about interviews and lessons learned through the years and family and friends and all of that, where I come from, Scarborough.
Yeah, Scarborough.
So all of that. But
Without batting an eyelash, 12 are sold right now, right in this room. Without even, wait till we drop this bad boy on the internet. Good night, nurse. That's good. So we're talking 2021. What are we looking at? 2020?
Yeah.
That is so close.
It's close. I've got to get to work.
I'm excited. I didn't know where you were
things
coming.
to do.
I didn't know you were coming here for a book plug. I didn't think you were coming here for a book
I didn't know
tour.
I was going to plug it. I just thought, why not share?
We're just chummy, and I do want to point this out. Here's one of the biggest questions I get is when I work on the social. The audience asks me, one, Jess Allen's snort, is it real? That's the number one question. It is. Second question, is Marci really that nice? Is she really that nice a person?
People
Truth.
ask you that?
They ask me, is she really as nice? And it's a true thing. I want to give an example right now. You were actually supposed to be on this show a little earlier.
Yes.
And what happened was, am I allowed to say what you were supposed to interview, and then things kind of just changed? She was going to interview one Michelle Obama. Here's what happened. Here's an actual conversation I had in the hallway with Marci Ien. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I can't do your show. I have another interview. Didn't even name drop. Just said, I have a thing, and like apologetic, I'm so sorry. And if you had canceled Michelle Obama to do this show, I would have been simultaneously flattered forever and enraged with you at the same time. No. I would have been like, that's the nicest thing ever and the dumbest.
A commitment is a commitment.
It is a commitment, but I mean, that's what it takes to keep you away, and so I can vouch that is an actual legit nice person, Marci Ien. Actually true. So yes, it's legit. See? Truth. You don't need this gig, but you came here because you wanted to have fun, and I appreciate you coming by. And
this is so much fun.
It's fun, right? It's,
Awesome. And you do this every month?
We do this every week.
Every week?
Yeah, we sure do. We do one a week every week. We sure do. Yep, that's how it works. Everybody, right? Yeah. I cannot put into words how much I adore and respect you, and working with you every single day is a total privilege, and the fact that you came here and did our little show is something that touches me deeply, so thank you so very much. That's Marci Ien, everybody. For God's sake, please. Enjoy you so much. Going over here. Chop, chop, chop. Hey, as long as we're keeping this whole enjoyable female thing going, how we bring up another one of those? You sound good? Yeah. She is the co-founder of the She Dot Festival, which is a stand-up festival just for female comedians. And she's got an album coming out this very summer, and she's here right now. She's Karen O'Keefe, everybody. Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, how are you? Here, it's all for you. Redheads have a very secret handshake. Okay, here we go.
Guys, I don't have any kids that I know of. But here's the thing I'm not looking forward to. I know that when women have the big brown baby belly happening, everyone thinks it's fine to come up and just start touching it. Okay, and I'm not cool with that. I don't like strangers touching me when I'm sober. I mean, if someone ever did that to me, comes up and puts their hand on my belly, I'd put my hand on their boob. Don't let go until they do. It's always a little old lady. Now, I haven't tried this yet, so I don't know what I would do if it doesn't work. But I find it's not even the belly. They still go up and, like, strangers will grab babies they don't know. And I think if someone grabs your kid, it's fair game for them to come up and for you to go up and grab their husband. You're like, boink. Yeah. Yeah. Now who's a big boy? I think I felt a kick. So I didn't know I was doing this wrong until someone in the audience yelled out, "How short is that guy?" How old is he? I don't know, because I'm just like a tall person, so I just figured in this scenario his balls would be lower than mine. Like, you heard me. Yeah, because I'm pretty tall for a chick. I'm tall for everything. Yeah, there you go. I am 6 feet. And I'm just telling you that so you don't have to ask me for the rest of the night. I get that question all the time. Like, hey, you're tall. How tall are you? You don't say, like, hey, you're old. How old are you? Or like, how much do you weigh? I don't understand. Why do you need to know my measurements? Like, where were you planning on taking me? And I do get approached by a lot of shorter guys. I think they see me as a challenge. Like, they're just going to run up and plant a flag at the top. Okay, that's it for me.
That's good. She is a tall woman. I am not. Good night. I am not a tall woman.